So we've got a Samsung phone. This is the S24 Plus, and as you can tell, it's not in the best condition. From my understanding, this phone hit a tire, if you get my drift. So customer really needs this phone to work just because of their data on the device, and I am speculating all it needs is just a screen and obviously a new back glass, and hopefully it doesn't have any other major issues. So in cases like this, we tell customers we'll try to repair this phone at its cheapest cost, meaning repairing only essentials, and if it needs anything else, they can decide on repairing it if they want to keep the phone. So for now, I'm just going to install a new screen, a new back glass, and see how that works. Let's throw this guy on the heating plate and we'll go from there. All right, let's see if we can fix this problem when a car runs it over. And nice, it comes off extremely easy. First thing is first is I'm gonna go ahead and remove all these screws that I see here. We do phones that have been ran over quite often. I forgot what I was saying. I lost my trail of thought. I had a customer come in just right now. I guess his mother-in-law is coming from China and she has a Huawei phone that doesn't turn on, and he was concerned. He was asking us if we could repair devices like this here. So I told him, yeah, we do. We pretty much work on all tech here. There's not much that we don't do when it comes to tech-related stuff. Honestly, personally, I do enjoy the majority of the repairs that we get, especially some interesting ones. That is the earpiece speaker. Let's unplug this camera. I'm surprised I don't find any damage here yet on the board. And see. Before just disassemble, test a new screen, and see how that goes. I think I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about car damage. We get phones quite often and they always usually have the same story. So the customer gets, or the person gets into their car and they put their phone on top of the roof of their car and they forget about it and they drive off, right? And that's what happened here. The owner of this phone, she left her phone on top of her car. She drove off. She thought she heard something, but she forgot about the phone. So she gets home and she realizes the phone is not with her. And then she puts one and one together and starts to determine, I left my phone on top of my car, and that's what happened. It's funny, the story, the way they ended up finding this phone. The next day, the father and son went biking on that same route where the lady thought she dropped the phone. And as they were biking, they were looking for the phone as well. And they found the case for this phone on the floor. And they were like, okay, the phone should be here somewhere. They looked for about maybe an hour or two. This is all like 6 o'clock in the morning. They couldn't find the phone. So it looks like somebody had stolen the phone, right? They found the phone and just picked it up. And about half a mile down, they found the phone on the floor. Obviously in a horrible, broken condition, but that's pretty crazy. If you can imagine what happened, it seems like multiple cars, or at least one car, ran this phone over, and enough for the phone to pop out of its case and fly down somewhere far. Or maybe just hit multiple times until it landed to where they found it. It's pretty crazy. It's just the data on this phone is very important. It's not backed up, so I think they kind of got lucky by finding it. Even though they were unlucky, this all happened. Sometimes data is priceless. Okay, so this is the charging port. This is the LCD cable. We are almost done here anyways. What I'm gonna do here is see if I can just pry off this battery. Samsung has these new pull tabs, which I am a big fan of. It makes all lives easier. You pry. It did not make my life easier, did it?
It makes all lives easier.
Yeah, no damage to the battery. Very good. Let's remove these antennas. They are not necessary for testing purposes, but I feel confident. I'm gonna put this phone back on the heating plate so I can remove these two antennas and the top camera. Let me remove the motherboard in the meantime, actually. Okay, motherboard's off. Phone back on the heating plate. This is the new screen. This one's pulled off another Samsung S24A, or I'm sorry, S24 Plus. So first thing is first, let's add this motherboard. We'll add those screws in place. I believe it was the top screw. Okay, here's the phone. The camera should come off easy, just like that, because it's hot. Camera in place. This is the antenna, that should come off easy. All right, done. We'll add that right there. Should I even add any adhesive here without testing? I'm gonna keep it just in case. There's no need for me to do that just yet. What do you guys think? Do you guys think with this screen swap will work? Hoping it would. surprised there's no damage on the motherboard. That's crazy. I think the customers got pretty lucky in my opinion. Charging port in place. Okay. Let's put these screws holding down the charging port. Let's double check all the cables are plugged in. Okay, everything seems to be plugged in correctly. This is all for testing. That's why I did not use the adhesive for the battery just yet. Let's test. What we want to see here is something pop up on the display. No charging indication. That's not good. Oh, it's not even plugged in. Oh, that's convenient. Come on, I believe something will pop up. Oh, there it is. That looks good. That looks very good. And it's charging at 0.65 amps, 0.96 amps. Okay, it's trying to boot. Probably will give me a percentage right now, or maybe not, we'll see. Maybe it's completely drained. Okay, let me turn it on. I may have to screw, oh, there it is, 96%. I think I have to screw in the screws right here for it to turn on. We'll add these screws in place and we'll test. Very good. Because I believe this motherboard is a contact motherboard, so the motherboard needs to make contact with the power button for it to register. We got it. We got the job done. Let's go. So from something like this to this, big difference. Just make sure it actually boots into the customer's device, into their data, and we'll call up the customer. And pin. Perfect. We got the job done. Let's go ahead and just seal this up. In the meantime, there's no need for you guys to watch out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Car ran over this phone. We ended up fixing it. All it needed was a screen, and we are going to be adding a back glass. Let me show you guys the end results. This phone looks brand new now. So let's take a look on how this phone used to look, just like this, and now how the phone looks right now. Pretty much brand spanking new. We did a good job. Hopefully the customer's gonna like this and they can pull off their data. If you guys enjoyed this video, this before and after, we'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have a good day.